Hey everybody, I'm Marvin Jackson and I am at the Potomac Jazz and Seafood Festival in Coltons Point, Maryland. And I am with Jessy J. And Jessy,
Hey, Marvin.
yeah,
Good to
it's
see
good to see you
you.
as always. And
Yeah.
Jessy, you just performed and how was it out there? The weather's pretty good right now.
It's
The wind is
breezy
blowing. Yeah.
here where we were. It was a very, very hot day, humid,
Mhm.
but I knew it was going to be like that.
Mhm.
We had a great time. It was a nice audience, and it goes well with the samba music that we play and the bossa nova. When it's a nice hot day, the music just flows with the people and the atmosphere.
All right, and is this your first time in St. Mary's County, Maryland?
It is.
Okay.
I didn't know what to expect, but we are literally on the water and it's gorgeous.
Yes.
Woo! I want you guys to clap your hands like this. It's time to party. La cha 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 de hot sauce. My brand new CD, Second Chances, is coming out in the fall in September, and it features a lot of music inspired by my traveling and the experiences that I've been having, but more so it's about getting a second chance to do something that you really want to try and do again, that you might not have done it the right way the first time. So it's about having a second chance opportunity to do something. It's going to have a lot of R&B influences, actually. One of the songs is a Latin funk song. Another song is a Sergio Mendes song that we did in a dance style. And then the original Second Chances, I wrote it with a friend of mine, Johnny Britt. It has some vocals in it. So you're going to hear a lot more of something you wouldn't expect, because Norman Brown is also on Second Chances. So he brings his style of performance onto the album, which is new for me because I have not recorded with him before. So it's just a whole other group of people. Jimmy Haslip from the Yellow Jackets, bringing the fusion side of jazz. And then Jeff Lorber produced a few songs, and he has his way of playing the keyboard that's unlike anyone else. So I think the fans are going to be pleasantly surprised. I love music because it's an expression of how we feel and who we are. And for me, music has always been a language. So when I was a little girl, I used to play songs, and from there I could emote whatever I couldn't say. And it's been the same way. If I'm upset or if I'm really happy, I want to just express it through my instrument. It's such a great way to get things off your chest. If you feel like you're mad at somebody, you can just write a song about them and then just let it go. It's kind of like writing them a personal note. But then again, if you're really happy or excited or anticipating something, or you just want to dance like baila, you can write a song like that. So the songwriting to me is also a tool of just being another person. You kind of take on a different character.
So if you get mad at me, you'll write a song, right?
Maybe. like to exercise. So I swim a lot. I like, bicycling and walking my dog, running. Being active, I think, helps a lot for the energy. But I do also do yoga, and I pray every day. So I get my strength from God for the things that I do. But I'm just really thankful for the gift of music, because I feel that also energizes people.
Who were your inspirations? I know you talked about Sergio Mendes, Santana, people like that. Anybody else, or do you want to talk about how those people influence you?
Yeah, other people that I really look up to is like Ricky Martin, who was the first artist to sing Spanish and then to sing in English. So he was the first crossover artist. Shakira followed next. So for me, when I first started playing music, I thought if I could play Latin music and cross over into the jazz genre, that would be great. And it's happened because there's a large Latin following as well as an English-speaking following. And a lot of the songs that I do are Latin influenced, and like covers that we talked about by Sergio Mendes, Carlos Santana, Oye Como Va. They're all in another language. But I think people can understand it because it's the feeling behind the music that people connect to. This is another one of our favorites from Sergio Mendes, and it's called Más que Nada. Mais que nada, saí da minha frente e eu quero passar, pois o samba está animado, o que eu quero é sambar. Deixa este samba que me sente maracatu, já samba pedo vai, samba já pedo tu. Mais que nada, o samba como você tá legal, você não vai querer que eu chegue ao final. You sing this part. That's right. Do it like Sergio. And then some of my newer people that I love listening to, it's like Robert Glasper, the jazz pianist, and also Gretchen Parlato, the jazz singer. I really love listening to great music. So the symphony, the London Philharmonic, or whoever is playing it, if it's beautiful music, it really touches me.
Anything that you'd like to say to your fans? Something that maybe you don't normally get to do?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to them for always being there for me. Because when I go to the shows, like I see you regularly, like once a year, whenever I see you. And there's fans that I come across that are really special to me. And when I see them again, I just get really happy, and it makes the show better. Because I know somebody in the audience. It makes it better for me. I don't know how to describe it. It's like you have your little cheering section because, oh yeah, they like this song. Like, I love that feeling of being home. So whatever city I go to, I have that connection with people. So I just want to thank them for listening to the music and for coming to the shows and supporting what we do, because we couldn't do it without them.
Tell them a little more about Second Chances and when it's coming out.
It's coming out in September.
Okay.
And Jeff Lorber produced it, Jimmy Haslip, and Johnny Britt. And then I produced the other ones on my own. So this is something new that I did. I have never done it before because I've always worked with Paul Brown. So I became a producer on this album. And it was interesting because at first I thought it was like, okay, I'm just going to arrange it like I would in a live show. Have my drummer here. I use my band, my live band from California. And we played like we would at a show. And I think it comes off in the music because you have a live element that's not there usually with the studio. So we would just play the song top to bottom. And I did take a lot of notes when I was working with Paul Brown and when I was working with Joe Sample. I kept track of how they did things in the studio. So when I was there, I said, I think I know this is what you do here with this. Mix it like this, do that, bring this up a little bit. And it was interesting. I didn't know what to expect. It was a lot more work than I had anticipated.
All right. Well, we're glad you came to Maryland.
Great seeing you guys.
All right. So from Coltons Point, Maryland, this is Marvin Jackson with Jessy J for Metro Scene. We'll see you next time. How about let's go get some seafood? Huh?
Okay, let's do it.